That's one thing about this video stuff, is that it's really hard. My apologies, guys. I put my headphones on, which was my AirPods. Didn't work, of course, because I kind of rushed out of my house to check into the hotel. I don't have my monitors, my apologies, but I do have my laptop. So good morning. Now the video is on. There we go. So seriously, fuck my AirPods. They suck, I guess, sometimes. They don't want to connect. And OBS and this stuff does not work. So let's go over it again. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Note. It is March 31st, 2022, and I hate my life. So back to it. Let's go ahead and get back to the charts again. I have to repeat everything. Let's go to the VIX. First thing, I can't believe I have to do this all over again, but nothing new. So let's go ahead and get back to the Dow. I can't even get my video feed on right. So either way, sorry, there's no video feed this time. I'm literally working from a laptop in a Disney hotel with not the best Wi-Fi. That's how much I love you guys, because I'm doing this morning note for you guys. So my apology again. So let's go ahead and get back to it. Again, I hate the fact that my sound always has issues. Unless I'm at home base, so I should never leave the house again. I think that's pretty much what we're saying. Anyways, taking a look at the Dow, down 44, NASDAQ down 21, S&P just went red, and the Russell's down 0.18%. The big one I want to talk about was oil. Oil, and again, if you looked at the video, you saw exactly what I was talking about. That 50-day moving average is your support, 98.24. So again, if you're looking for opportunities here, you're looking at 98.24 for that support for a possible buy, or if not, just like that gap fill on SPY yesterday didn't fill. So let's take a look at MRO. These are opportunities to play some oil stocks. This is the daily, so you won't get the exact bid and ask price that you want right now. So right around 25.05, still holding that 20-day moving average on the daily. So again, 23.99 should be nice to buy, if anything, here, or go ahead and go long, short term. If we take a look at Oxy, I think Oxy and MRO give us better opportunities to trade options and short-dated expiries rather than XLE and XOM. They tend to run a little slower. I don't know why, but that's just the case. So again, if you're looking at XOM or CVX or XLE, give yourself some time, buy yourself some couple of weeks. But if you're doing Oxy or MRO, you can scalp those pretty quick. They usually have high volume because the price is just lower for the most part. Taking a look at crude oil, again, that was something that I really wanted to look at. Again, crude oil, 98.25. We're getting a little bit of a bounce now. Let's see if we can retest 98.25 and maybe go long on oil. That's what I'm looking for. Taking a look at gold futures, they are green. Taking a look at silver futures, green as well. Euro dollar down 82 pips, dollar yen down 22 pips. They also had an article on Bloomberg regarding the dollar yen. Taking a look at, let's see here. We had the other thing going on, which was sound check every morning. Here's the thing with sound check, guys. I can hear my own voice. I don't have speakers on. So how would I sound check myself? I have to literally look at OBS every time to see if it works. And I just didn't do that. That's really the only way. So they're going to look at Bitcoin. Literally the level we're looking for, guys, is 52,000. Break up 52,000, 60K is next. And then you're basically at the all-time highs. Again, my target to sell Bitcoin is at 100K and take the money and possibly buy a pool for my place. That's kind of what my crypto money's for. So I'm excited for that. Let's take a look here. You can almost tell what he's saying. I love you guys. You guys, you know what? I'll give you this. You guys roast me pretty well. You guys give me the business. But if it wasn't for you guys, I'd be thinking and still talking that, my sound is all good. So I'm not even going to ask to hit the like button. I don't think I deserve a like button today or a subscribe. It's funny. Either way, good morning. Did you think SPY gap really filled, or does it fill today? Use the chats. I only have one monitor, Wesley. That's the worst part. I forgot my other monitor. I would always have the secondary monitor on the side so I could see the chat while I'm looking at the charts. This time, not so much. I didn't bring it because I forgot. And, well, I deserve everything. Let's take a look at SPY. Did we fill the gap? Technically, we did not. We did not fill that gap yet. So, more than likely, we probably will. 456 is right here. So again, 456, we'll put that alert here. 456 at or below. And if that fills, then we probably get to around 453.38 if we get a little more down. 453.45 is your next support. That's where I'm starting to go long. I think that we'll go long there. I want to go ahead and buy the dip and get under it. Taking a look at AMD. AMD was downgraded by Barclays today. That's why it's down 116.38. Pretty much slightly under the 200-day on the daily. But if you look at the hourly, it's holding that 200-day pretty firmly. Again, we had a downgrade on on an upgrade on Disney yesterday on JP Morgan, and they were down yesterday. So again, don't allow upgrades and downgrades to pretty much just dictate your trading strategy either. Again, these traders, these call side analysts, sell side analysts, they have a job to do. They put their notes out. Does it affect the stock short term? Usually in the morning, yes. Does that dictate the price action for the day? No. So again, AMD, I have it for a couple of weeks out. I do own it. I own shares and I own calls for this 2 weeks from now. So again, I wanted to buy some time because I remember my mistakes from a couple of weeks ago where I had AMD, and AMD I sold right at this level, which was dumb, and it bounced up very nicely. So again, you could see that it may have the same kind of price action. So again, just waiting a little bit on AMD. Again, unless we start getting to around 113 or 112, then I would have to just close it and just move on for my day. Oh no, you get a line. Is buying puts to do that gap fill and SPY smart or too risky? It's just you don't have enough room to trade it. Unless you traded yesterday for Wednesday expiry and then you got out right at 3 o'clock, it wouldn't be worth it, to be honest. So really what you're looking for here is that gap fill, maybe touch that support on SPY, which is right here. And you could see it, that gap fill. Again, I'll bring it up. Here's the daily. Really, it's at 456. If anything, you're looking to get under it because I'm still bullish after the break of around 440, 45, I think it was 45.50. That was the level that I was really like, okay, if we break that, that right shoulder might be invalidated, which again was right here. This was your recent resistance, 45.84. We're going to probably retest that breakout and then go a little higher. So again, I'm bullish for the rest of the year. Again, have I bought much stocks? No, I haven't gone crazy either. Again, we've had a hell of a run the last, 10 days, 10 sessions. So again, everything does kind of get back to normal in a sense. I wouldn't be surprised if we tap that 45.38 support, but I want to get under that and I want to play that. Then you start looking at, 460s, 457s on SPY, and then you're just pretty much doing that. Why would I do that? Is because the VIX. The VIX, again, I think at the most it will get to is around 2351 with some kind of minor panic memory, like the Dow being down 400 points or so. But right here, you'll probably get to around the Dow minus maybe 100 points, let's just say. So again, that should be resistance. That should reject. Again, my target on VIX is right around 16 to around 1633. That should get you around 4,700 S&P, if not 4,750 or so. And then you're really a stone's throw away from all-time highs. So again, the roadmap is setting up because April is very bullish. It's a very bullish month, just like November, just like March, tail end of March. So again, we're kind of following that kind of analog as we've been going along, the seasonality analog. Things could change. Again, never know. So all we can do is just be vigilant, kind of prepare yourself for an everyday move. Up, whatever you think might happen is probably going to happen. That's volatility for you. But at least as the VIX is coming down, it's making things a little easier for the bulls out there. Thoughts on Tesla? Tesla, I do like, obviously, I do own it. Take a look at it. We traded Tesla before. And you can see we're at 1096 now. So we're pretty much hovering where we are. Really, your next target is around 1136. So again, if you're looking for some upwards movement, take a look at the 1100 calls for basically next week or 1150s. It could definitely be something. I have to take a look at those, at the volume there and the prices. Should we expect to move up today due to crude sinking? It depends. OPEC just did their meeting as well, and they said they're not changing anything. So crude is bouncing back a little bit. I expect that gap to be filled, if not test that support, and then we'll bounce. Again, an opportunity to buy right under is what I'm looking for. I hope we don't go straight up this morning. I kind of want to see if I can get under that SPY. Either way. Let's see. Load up on BABA on this level. Let's see here. I don't know about loading up on BABA. I have a good amount of BABA as well. But for me to load up on BABA, let's just call it for what it is. I want to go ahead and buy more. Let's see if we can get to around 130, 135, 140. If I can get there, again, that would really be an important level. I haven't done any kind of Fibonacci levels, but there is a gap to fill 161. So again, that would be my first target if I was playing BABA. But again, let's see if we can get above 123 first. If we do, I would play some calls, maybe to around 137, and I would probably buy some stock too. Again, I do like BABA. It's one of my, not my core holdings, but I own it as well. How do you feel about inverted yield curve predicting a recession? We talked about that yesterday. There was a yield curve in 2019, but the recession was caused by COVID. So I can't really blame the inverted yield curve for that. And I don't know why iMovie just came out. Of course. There we go. Stupid iMovie. Let's see. Can NVIDIA hit 270 today? Let's see it. Going back and forth is not fun. This makes me learn my lessons. So anyways, yes, 271 is your 100-day moving average. We're seeing that NVIDIA, even though AMD was downgraded, is green for the day on the ask, or pretty much flat. So not much movement. A break of 285.73, if that breaks, I'm looking for 300 calls. I think we get some more upside movement. Again, I don't know about 270 today. We need a VIX to really spike for that to go down. So again, it's really just the waiting game as always. But like we said yesterday with that SPY gap fill, it didn't come exactly. But again, you're looking to get under this. You want to buy the dips here. These are opportunities here. That break of 45.50 was huge. Again, that kind of invalidated that possible right shoulder where that could have been a total fake out. I think we go higher. I think we get to all-time highs. By the end of the year, like we said on our market preview, we got our 10% correction. We did buy some into it. We didn't do tons like we did in COVID where we went really heavy. But at the end of the day, we just have to play like we see it in front of us. All right, guys. I apologize again for the Nata Extra monitor. I apologize for the sound. It's just a mess when I travel. I have to really kind of have a mobile office, which is a pain in the ass. So I don't travel much with work. But again, I really wanted to talk to you guys because I was in Colombia the past weekend and I didn't get a chance to talk to you guys. There was a question on Facebook. A break of 235 would get us above the 50. Break that, I will take a look at the 245s, possible 260s. Buy some time. But yes, there is a huge gap to fill to the upside. That's a stock I want to buy at 235. 235 breaks, I will be buying some more Facebook. That's for sure. Or Meta, whatever you want to call it. All right, guys, we'll leave it there. Have a great rest of your morning. We'll catch you guys later for the aftermarket recap. I promise I will not use my AirPods again. I promise I will have the sound again. Have a great rest of your Thursday. We'll catch you guys later. I'll see you guys on Twitter, as always, for our live blogs. Cheers, guys. And always free on Twitter and Instagram. Cheers.